Thanks for joining us. Veterans Day may be over, but it's not stopping some local veterans from fighting against what they're calling unfair treatment from the state when it comes to their benefits.
Fox Connecticut's Beau Berman brings us their story, and he explains how one lawmaker is trying to help. Beau.
Yes, Brent, Allison, veterans are honored pretty seriously in our nation. We saw it last week with thousands showing up for parades right here in Connecticut and nationwide. But as many as 30,000 of our state's veterans aren't getting the same benefits as others when it comes to property tax exemptions. Now, it may be saving the state thousands of dollars, but we talked to some vets today who say it's just not right. Richard Epler didn't serve during the Korean conflict or during the Vietnam War. But he was in the U.S. Army from 1956 to 1960, and some 50 years later now he's retired and living with his wife in Cheshire, where he says the economy makes it tough to get by.
Yeah, saving money any way you can.
Many vets get financial relief from benefits and programs, but it turns out some of the men and women who served our country are excluded.
I don't qualify for everything because of my time of service.
While he does qualify for some benefits, Richard only recently found out that his Cheshire home is not eligible for property tax exemptions, solely because he didn't serve during wartime. So any vet like Richard who served during the peace times highlighted here do not get the property tax exemptions. This includes large gaps from 1921 to 1940, 47 to 49, 76 to 88, and for servicemen like Richard, 56 to 60. Vets who served during wartime, even if they saw no combat, do qualify for the tax benefits.
I should be treated the same as other veterans.
So does State Representative Al Adinolfi, a veteran who does qualify for the benefits but is pushing legislation that would open them up to all veterans.
They put their lives on the line for our country, whether they're in combat or not.
Connecticut's Veterans Affairs Commissioner Linda Schwartz previously fought to allow all vets to be buried in the state cemetery. But in this case, she says, with the state dealing with a budget shortfall, anything requiring more money is unpopular.
A move to expand that to 100% is not going to be met with a lot of support right now.
But Adinolfi doesn't care about the politics. He says it's a simple issue of treating everyone who served the nation the same.
And they're willing to give their lives. So I think we should honor them and do everything we can for them.
Representative Adinolfi is filing two bills, one that will open the property tax exemptions up to every veteran, as he said, and another that proposes to increase the amount of money that those veterans would save. Connecticut now has 270,000 wartime veterans and 30,000 who served during peacetime. Also important to note, those who served from 1990 until now all qualify for the tax benefits, as do those who served in some lesser-known conflicts, such as in Grenada, Panama, and Lebanon. In the studio, Beau Berman, Fox, Connecticut.